T-Pain.
Alrighty, welcome back, guys. As we're going live again on Ivan's channel, because Ivan accidentally hit live, I think, by accident, maybe. And I'm still your host, even though this is Ivan's channel. I'm just kidding. Ivan, take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Actually, you know what, Dylan, you did a great job. I'm gonna let you continue to have the host sharing this. I just wanted to have the opportunity to be able to move it over to my channel, only because, like I said, I feel like in regards to everything that's going on, I feel like if it's on my channel, then we have it on my channel, and that's kind of no big deal about it. If we have it on the UI podcast, people are gonna be like, this isn't so much professional, this and that. But you know what? God damn it, it is a late night edition here. Everything and anything goes. If you guys never seen TV after 12 p.m., that thing, it gets crazy. It gets crazy. All right, so Dylan, my man, we are back. Christian has just left. He's going memes because he has work to do. And we understand that. I mean, work comes first before anything else. But us, we who are fortunate enough to have the weekends off, too, we're gonna get things started.
Shoot, sometimes I don't have the weekends off.
Really? Well, that's true. That's true because you work. Actually, I haven't had a weekend off in a long time because of in regards to the podcast, we're always live tweeting. We're always doing this. We're always doing that. But I love it.
Oh wait, now I gotta freaking cancel this one. How do I do it?
Did you just put stop broadcasting? That's it.
No, I never did. Like I closed it out by accident. I never hit stop broadcasting, so like it's still going.
Man, we'll see what happens. Hey, what is up, Mr. Chicken Biscuit? Thank you for joining us for spending your Friday nights with us. It is the Eagle Eye Podcast, and as you guys notice, maybe you guys will notice something about us is a little bit different. Well, about me.
Oh no, wait. I think I'm gonna leave for a second so I can go stop it, then I'll come right back.
All right, go, Dylan. Go. I will entertain everybody who is watching us right now. So go.
Okay, here you go.
Go. All right, what is up, everybody? It is your boys, your Eagle Eye Podcast boys, coming at you guys live. Another late night edition. Another wonderful late night edition. We had a wonderful reception a week ago when we did this on Saturday. Now it is Friday. And some of you guys may not all be here, but maybe you guys will catch this afterwards, which is why I'm kind of addressing you guys like this. But hope you guys are excited. Hope you guys are ready. We're going to talk about a lot. We're going to dive into the facts of America. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of random stuff in regards to the world of just the world that we live in nowadays. So it's going to be a great show. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are ready because we're going to dive in deep and we're going to get things going here between me and Dylan. Hope you guys are ready. Let's get things rolling here. Now, Dylan's going to join us in just a little bit. He's going to join us in just a little bit. In the meantime, right now, I'm going to talk to you guys and I'm going to convey something a little bit, something that I feel needs to be put out there. Right. Give me a second. Give me one quick second.
Hello? Ivan? Oh my gosh. What did I do to Ivan? I don't even have the chat ready. I'm just here. I hope Ivan's okay. Well, I think it shows that I'm here. Oh, Ivan had... Okay, there we go. I didn't see that. Okay, thank you, Chicken Biscuit. I appreciate that. Because we were streaming. When do I become special guest? We'll talk about that. We'll ask Ivan when he comes back. Because we were doing the live stream, obviously, because Luis knows. But I don't remember seeing you there whenever we were doing it on the other channel. Well, my internet went out, and so Ivan just started a new one on his channel, and so that's why I'm coming late, because I forgot to stop the broadcast. So if you happen to go watch that video, you see nothing but a black screen the whole entire time. And then I pop back up all of a sudden and just end it. So there's that. So anyways, it's been a fun Friday. How did everybody else's Friday go? A little sick too, which hasn't been fun. Texas weather isn't crazy. Right now, I'm watching ESPN highlights because I had nothing. So Henny Martin did good with Mex. Yes, he did. And I've told Ivan and Christian repeatedly that he merits some minutes, which I think he's played more Copa Mekis minutes than he has Liga Mekis. And I've repeated to Ivan and Christian repeatedly, I think Henny Martin's going to leave. If not this winter, I think he's going to leave in the summer. But yes, that's a very good point to point out. I think Edson did well too. Interesting that he's not getting the start against Cholos. But at the same time, I understand why Aguilera's getting the start. Yeah, I knew he could do it too. Just kind of something I pointed out to Ivan is just trying to clarify what I'm trying to say. It's not that I'm saying Henny Martin is too good for America, but I think he's just too good of quality just to ride the bench behind Oribe and Roger and just like sit there and waste his time. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, and Piojo starts Roger like, I don't know. There were things. There were before we saw the lineup, there were some reports saying that Oribe was not going to be ready for the game against Cholos, and so we kind of if you go back and watch the podcast Tuesday, or unless you've already watched it, you obviously hear our predicted lineups, and we have Oribe starting. We were just kind of seeing that because we kind of expected him to be ready, but obviously it doesn't look like that. Well, I want to say look like that, but just we see the lineup and that's what we see. And I think if anything, Yoho's going to throw in Roger first before. Hey, Ivan, glad to see you back.
Sorry, someone rang the doorbell and it's freaking late, so that's why I went to go downstairs just to make sure, it wasn't a burglar or something. But it was just my little sister getting dropped off.
Oh, you should have just like yelled at the door. I have a gun.
What?
Yeah, well, you said in case it was a burglar, so I'll just be like, yeah, I got a gun, so like be careful.
I guess that's one way of scaring off people. I heard you were talking about the lineup tomorrow, though.
Yes, we were, because Luis said that Henny Martin did good with Mex this past.
Did he though? Besides that one goal, did he do really that good?
Well, I think he did exceptional.
I don't know. I feel like we're lowering the bar for Henry.
Are we, though?
I feel like we are. Yes, he had a good goal against Costa Rica. After that, what did he achieve, though?
I think the real question is, what have I achieved with my life?
I mean, that's a whole different question. And we can do a deep dive on how our lives are right now. But I don't think no one wants to hear that.
No, I don't think so either.
Hey, it's Mr. Chris 45. How late am I, dude? You're just in time. We're about to start all the hashtags. We're about to start hashtag booty cheeks. We're gonna start hashtag Ramum. We're gonna get things going here. We're gonna start things rolling. Dylan, let me ask you this though. The Manchester United game is at 4:30 in the morning for me. That is 6:30 in the morning for you.
No.
Are we going to be
up? I'm not. I'll tell you right now. I said I don't. I'm sorry, but I'm not, because I'm not a morning person. I'm not going to be up.
Dylan, I'm a little bit schmizzy right now, and I'm still planning on getting that 4 o'clock in the morning in.
Dude, I promise you, I can plan on it, but as soon as I get up and put it on and like watch it, I promise you, I'm just going to lay back down and watch it. I'm just going to fall asleep during it. So I might as well just sleep through
With Mourinho's tactics, yeah, probably.
it. So I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Like I might as well just not get up because I'm not. I'm really not.
I'm going to wake up. We'll try to wake up. That's a whole different story. Will I wake? I don't know. Either way, with or without seeing this game, how do you feel about tomorrow's matchup against Chelsea?
Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Another comeback, like we saw the last one against Newcastle.
Okay, but it's Chelsea, dude. I don't know. I don't feel so confident going up against them right now, especially at Stamford Bridge.
I don't
But
either.
can you imagine United walking away with 3 points? Everyone would go ecstatic about Mourinho.
It really would. I don't know. Like I feel like he'll change it. I feel like he'll go out and try to do something to get those 3 points. I mean, he knows Chelsea pretty well.
He knows some of the players really well.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to have that. I don't want to have that high bar. Like I was talking to my boss. He was like, I always have my expectations low, so I never get my hopes up and get disappointed. He went on this big talk. He's like, oh, pessimistic people live the longest because they don't ever have to stress or worry about anything. They just think that they just think the worst is gonna happen, and if things go good, well, they're happy for it. But if things go the way they thought, then like, well, they're not upset about it because they expected it.
Pretty much. So looks like we have Mr. Lee saying we once woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning for El Clasico. No BS. So I don't know. I don't know if I can stay up that late because I'm planning on having a pretty late night. So I think I need my rest in regards to that aspect. But Mr. Chris 45 saying Hazard going to destroy Manchester United. I could see that happening, but I mean, if Andererra plays and keeps him in his pocket the way he has been in the last 2 seasons, I don't know if Hazard has enough to be able to wiggle out of that. Now, Mr. Chicken Biscuit said, "Yeah, Hazard is really shining this season. He is. He's having a pretty good season in regards to the last seasons he's had. He's looked well, and there's a reason why he's linked to Real Madrid." Mr. Luis,
Are you linked to Real Madrid?
am I linked to Real Madrid? No, I don't think I'll ever be linked to Real Madrid in regards to anything in my life. I don't think.
Well, I mean, you can start those rumors. I can start it. I can help start it.
Yeah, but I mean, how much would you feel pride in knowing that you started in regards to like waking up one day and Twitter's just all over the place, like, wow, you're just like, damn, I'm really getting linked to these guys. But that's a whole different story. Luis saying, yo, I have Manchester United in crisis right now. Now, I know we're in a pretty tough situation. It's like super tough situation. But if we get away with 3 points against Stamford Bridge, this quote-unquote crisis is probably postponed till we lose again, which might happen against Juventus at Old Trafford this week coming up for the Champions League. But I want to say that I have enough faith in this team to get some points out. Now, that is only if Anthony Martial starts. I don't know what Alexis Sanchez is doing at this club. I thought he would be a good signing when we first announced him in January. Completely waste of money at this point. Completely waste of money. He's 30-something years old now? 30 or 31? Guy's got to go, man.
I'm content with the draw.
Yeah, I guess the draw is content enough, but I want to win. And so does Mourinho. I think at this point we need to get points from wherever we can get them, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's really true. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, right. I'll see when I wake up and just check the score. Be like, well,
we'll see. Well, then if that's the case, then then I won't have you spoiling the game for me.
Oh man, resign Marino. Hey, look, it's Luis from Chivas del Norte. Come play pro clubs. Oh, I wish I could. I still don't have FIFA 19. People probably gonna bash me in the live chat right now that I don't have FIFA 19.
That's fine. Luis, I am literally turning on the Xbox right now. So I will podcast and play FIFA at the same time. So send me an invitation. Actually, you added me on Xbox, so we should be fine. But I'm gonna continue talking here. The whole point is to just kind of reminisce about what's going on. So we talked about Manchester United. That's pretty much all we're gonna talk about because man, is that team trash right now. But um, let's talk about what the people want to know. So ask us questions. Ask us what you guys want to know.
The worst. Let's talk about the worst movie ever made.
Oh damn.
The Room.
The Room?
Yeah, have you never seen that?
No.
Or heard of it? Dude, I mean, if you want to waste an hour and a half of your life watching that, I mean, go ahead. I mean, you're gonna get like 5 minutes into it, and you'll be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awful.
Dude, if I
But
wanted
like,
to waste an hour and a half of my life, that's me going to school. For my geography class.
dude, I mean, like, it's just, yes, this chicken biscuit, yes, you're tearing me apart, Lisa. Dude, like he wrote the movie, and like he was going out to write the best movie ever, like literally the best movie ever. And so he writes it, pre-production, production, post-production, bam, hits the theaters, and like some people like don't know how to take it, and some people like laugh at it like it's supposed to be a comedy because that's what people thought it was, but it never was supposed to be. And then like he like backs it up like what people are saying, like, oh yes, it is supposed to be a comedy, and it just never did. It just like it's just one of those movies that it's bad, but like it's good, I guess, in a sense, like the best bad movie ever made.
The best bad movie ever made? That makes no sense whatsoever.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Like that movie doesn't make sense at all.
Not at all, dude. I don't know. Now, Chris 45 is confused. We're just talking about a movie here. We're gonna go more back into the football, into the day-to-day life. Oh no, dude! I ran out
Yeah,
of Xbox Live.
there you go. It's so bad, it's good. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. What Chicken Biscuit said about The Room.
I mean, I'm still not gonna watch it.
You're still not, or you still are?
No, I'm still not.
Well, that's fine. I've never watched it. I've just always like somebody
Wait,
showed me it
how do
on
you know all
YouTube
this information if you've never watched it?
because people showed me it on YouTube. I just like you can just like look it up and like the scenes from The Room, and like it's like bad.
Yeah. All right, Chris 45 said, you guys seen the Atlas Veracruz game? Now, we were talking about this on the previous section of the podcast, which was actually on the Eagle Eye podcast page. No, absolutely no, but we heard it was quite an interesting matchup. Dylan, do you want to go talk about it?
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it, but just seeing that VAR got used 3 times already, I mean, it says a lot. I mean, like it shows that it's going to be used, I think, and it's going to play a factor in a lot of games now.
Says a lot. Says a lot. We got another one saying about the trailer for the Llorona. Have you seen the trailer though? Have you?
It's trash.
I mean, a lot of people do say that, but a lot of people also say that they think it might be a good one.
I don't know. I mean, just the people, like like the cast, like it just. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I'll probably give like a solid 40 on Rotten Tomatoes.
40. Wow, that's more than Venom.
That's more than The Room too.
Is it?
Yeah, The Room got like 23 Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn, dude, that's crazy.
I haven't seen it. Wait, Chris, have you not? What have you not seen, the trailer or The Room? I think it's interesting that Louis says that he's seen The Room. and Ivan has it. Ivan, you need to get on the train and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I know. There's a lot of movies I need to see. I haven't seen The Breakfast Club.
Oh, I haven't seen it either.
And that was supposed to be one of those like, oh damn, you know?
Well, what's frustrating is it's called The Breakfast Club, yet there's never breakfast in the movie.
Damn, that's very misleading.
I know, right? That's a classic. Yeah, it is a classic.
Which one? The
Yeah.
Breakfast Club? Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot the entire movie of The Room used to be on YouTube, or it might still be.
Nice. So as we wait, well, actually, as I wait, because I'm waiting for Luis to let me know if I can play pro clips with him. What should we talk about? Dylan,
What's your favorite director?
this is just gonna
I
become the movie section of the podcast.
I guess so. Well, we always have one. We always have like this short little movie section every time we do a late night.
But that's the thing. I don't have a favorite director.
Oh, Ivan, you're killing me, Ivan.
I know, man, but I mean, what
You're
can I do?
tearing me apart, Ivan.
I know, man. I'm sorry, but I don't have one.
You put
Actually,
in
no,
your
I lied to you. Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. Interesting.
Hey, the guy directed freaking Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, that is true. You should have put in the title of this episode, the Eagle Eye Podcast Late Night Episode 3, and like with it you should have put like more PR damage. Like I had on the last one.
More PR damage. Well, to be honest, we haven't done any PR damage at this point.
I know, but still. That was the mindset, and we haven't done it yet.
Luis, I will join your pro clubs. I literally just left the pro clubs team that I was on. I didn't even think about it twice. I was like, you know what? It's time to move into a new setting. So how do I find you guys? I don't even know if you're my friend on here. How do I find friends?
Friends. How many of us have them? Friends.
Nice.
Ones we can
Chris
depend
45
on.
saying y'all gonna go see the Chivas movie. I don't even think it's being shown in the United States.
Anyone seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World? I've never seen it from start to end.
From start to end.
Scott
Yeah,
Pilgrim versus the World. Scott, what's his name in it? I forgot his name. Oh yeah, Luis wants to know when he's going to be a guest on the podcast.
I don't know, Dylan. What works for him?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. I'm waiting for you.
I think it'd be great to have him. Hey, Mr. Diego Lainez is better than sub. What is going on, my man?
The editing is fantastic. You know, excuse me. You know, whenever I came to school, I never looked at the movies I do now after I took my beginning video class. And then like being in RAM TV and doing a television production and stuff like that I do. After all that, like I don't look at movies the same anymore like I did before I started all that. And like now I just look at like all the detail and like the editing and the different camera angles and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just weird, and I kind of geek out on it sometimes.
Nice. All right, what is going on, everyone that has joined us so far? It's Mr. Chicken Biscuit. Mr. Diego Linus is better than Mr. Luis. Um, Chris 45, of course. Question for you, Dylan. You gonna be a movie director when you grow up?
No. I think I'm going to stick in the sports realm, but I think it would be cool to be a movie director in the end. Just to kind of touch on something that's kind of close to the heart. I've actually had some ideas that I want to do, like short films, and it includes like an all Hispanic cast, and just kind of tell my message that way. I don't know, because like for me, I've always seen myself as being some way to give back to the Hispanic community more.
Talking about
Like,
giving back to that Hispanic community. What about a movie for about Diego Linus?
hmm, that'd be interesting. Like I've always like, because like I watched like 30 for 30 documentaries, and I really like the cinematic feel it has to it. Like even like with the interviews, sometimes it just gives that feel and everything they put in between. And so like I think that'd be cool if we did like a 30 for 30 or something like that.
We should do a 30 for 30 just for the fun of it.
Go to transfers, Ivan.
I already did that.
Ivan's about to put on that Chivas jersey.
Oh, dude, if they have a Chivas jersey, I can't play. Oh, damn, I spelled that wrong so badly. Um, but yeah, dude, that we should just do a 30 for 30 about us. About the podcast, about how the podcast became to be.
We'll just have that quick section right there with our PR disaster. Ram 'em.
Hashtag ram 'em booty cheeks. That's funny, dude.
It is. It is funny. People probably laugh at us though whenever they watch the 30 for 30.
Dude, that's what it's all about, man. Literally.
You know, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Anyone else notice? Has anyone else noticed that Dylan has his Xbox gear on?
Oh well, whenever we started, I thought it was my headphones, and I said, "Well, there go my headphones," and so I just put these on. I was like, "This will do. This will be better." Dylan, go buy FIFA, man. LOL. Man, I'm broke right now. And then I get paid. Let me see. I get paid next Thursday, and most of that check is going to go towards the rest of my bill. And so I'm dead in the water right now for about like another 4 weeks.
So I guess that's a yes on Mr. Diego Lines' question. Do you guys
Right.
college students?
Yes, I am. I am a college student. I'm in my third year.
Third year. Dylan is so close to finishing school already. That's so amazing.
I GoFundMe set it up. Yeah, I talked to Ivan about that. I was like, I need a GoFundMe just for like $65 just to go freaking buy it.
And I told him that he would eventually make like $1,000, and all he needed was $60. But somehow he gets $1,000, and and still will not spend any money on the podcast because we gotta stay humble, right?
We gotta stay humble, and that's some of my loan debt paid off. Stupid student loans.
What a world we live in which a student must get himself knee deep just to try to get out into the world.
I hate that.
So we have a question about the game tomorrow. I don't know if you want to read it out loud.
What you guys think about the America versus Tijuana game? I think kind of like I mentioned in Tuesday's episode, it's just a matter of what America we're gonna get. Like just being dead serious, like America can either come out, putting the pressure on, not giving Tijuana any space, or I don't know, for some reason we start soaking up the pressure and going on the counter, which I don't think is a very good idea.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky situation in regards to what Cholos team that's going to come out and pressure us too. Whether we're going to get a Cholo side that's going to come in at us with the first couple of minutes, or whether or not we're going to take the game to them. How much of a stalemate is this game going to be, and whether or not both teams really want to fight for kind of a top position in the game. I don't know what it all depends, and we'll know exactly what type of game we'll get within the first 15 minutes.
Exactly. What music you guys listen to?
I listen to reggaeton. Actually gonna play a song right now that I think is really good right now. Maybe not a lot of people have heard it.
There goes the copyright again.
We're gonna get so copyrighted, but that's the point. Whoever, Chris 45 jazz. Yes, I love jazz. Give me some jazz, you know? I was supposed to be at the club tonight. But you know what? My boy said, you know what? We're gonna get on live tonight. And I was like, all right, we're getting on live tonight. The club's gonna have to wait for tomorrow. But I'm still feeling it, you know?
Ivan is Bad Bunny type. Nice.
Bad Bunny, Farruko Daddy Yankee, you name it. I'm on there. I'm on the dance floor. When you put on a cumbia too, because I'm from the F, man, I've always said it. Put a pinata on the dance floor, it's over. Over.
I like how Louis says 6ix9ine should be on everyone's playlist.
Yeah, it is.
He said you're in the club now. I don't think nobody would like the music I listen to.
Huh?
Nobody would like the music I listen to.
You listen to country, no?
Yeah. Oh, he said pro club, not club, lol.
Oh man, I was ready to go to the club. Says I'm in the club already. Oh, I am in the club already. Wish me luck for my debut. If it's a Chivas uniform, I'm ready to quit.
For real country.
I gotta take that left wing position. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Yes, he does listen to country, but he also listens. Actually, I've come to know that you're a very versatile guy when it comes to music.
Yeah, real versatile. People would be surprised what I listen to. Like, I don't know. Like, well, I think it'd be interesting to hear first what people think I would listen to, and then I'd probably be like, I listen to some of it, but not all of it. And that's just me. Like, preferably country. Not that crap that you hear, like Luke Bryan or stuff like that. Like, that's just like, no. Like, that's just not the stuff I listen to, really.
That's true, man.
You got to play that red dirt, that Texas country. Not that crap that comes out of Nashville.
That comes out of Nashville?
Somebody said, Dylan, you look like a rock type of guy. Or a rock type. I like classic rock.
I was about to say classic rock now. That's where it's at.
I don't really know much about rock like today. Like, I like Clearwater Revival, Bad Company. The Doobie Brothers were good. I like the ZZ Top. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. He meant Spanish rock. I don't know what Spanish rock is, to be honest.
Spanish, it's just rock, but in Spanish. Damn. Wow, which one is better, tacos or burritos? I will say this much though: there's no such thing as a burrito in Mexico.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's an American creation right there, a burrito.
Taco Bell tacos, duh.
Oh my god, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I should have never said that.
No. Okay, so I'm about to make my debut for Luis's team, and I don't know how much they want to trust a guy that's a little bit drunk right now.
Chris 45 said Ivan be jamming to that Jenny Avetta.
Sometimes when I'm in my feelings, yeah.
Dang it. Luis said he's clipping that. Dang it. I knew I should never said it. And he's going to cut it off right there, too, whenever, right before I said I was just kidding.
The Taco Bell tacos?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, I'm making my debut. Excuse me if I may not be 100% in regards to my motor skills, but let's keep talking here. Oh my God, we're gonna get conceded on already. Wow, we just got conceded on. I like this team.
Taco Bell is shit. Quite literally. LOL.
I get what he means.
Dylan, listen to Taylor Swift. I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Why not?
I don't know. Like I just don't.
I'm not gonna lie. Taylor Swift has some gems, dude.
Dylan be banging something Cardi B. My roommate be listening to Cardi B. Like all the freaking time.
Cardi B is anthem. I've always said it. When in doubt, Cardi it out. Like if life has thrown you a hard situation, you can always Cardi it out.
My roommate be playing that all the time.
Cardi B is like the best, dude.
I got nothing against her. It's just, obviously I don't think that's my first choice to thing to play when I'm listening to music.
Who is your go-to artist? I need to know.
My go-to artist, man. That's really hard. Julian Zapata said we'd be looking hella high right now. I don't even smoke.
It's just because we're tired. Well, because Dylan's tired. I'm a little schmizzy right now, but not because of drugs.
I finally got my cough under control. My cough was keeping me up last night. My go-to artist, though, man, that's really tough, dude. Because right now it's kind of. Because right now I'm in like this little phase where like I just like repeat like between like Tejano music and country.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So like.
I would have never guessed.
So like right now, like I don't know why, but like I'm just like I kind of have Gary Hobbs on repeat a little bit, and then if I were to say country, it would be Jason Boland and the Stragglers.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, who the hell is this?
Pretty much.
Hate this game. I wouldn't know because I'm not playing FIFA 19.
Dude, we just conceded again.
Oh hell!
I would
Miley
say
Cyrus. Hell no.
Chris 45 said Miley Cyrus. Who? And I don't want you guys to lie. Who here thought Miley Cyrus was attractive when she was Hannah Montana?
They've had the ball twice. 2-0. Nice.
No one's gonna answer my Hannah Montana thing?
I guess not.
That was
45 said me.
Nice. Okay. You, Dylan.
I thought she was pretty, but I wouldn't really say attractive.
Okay, understandable. Julian's about the same. Who was our favorite soccer player as a kid? Interesting.
I mean, I think that's more of a question for you because, as you know, I didn't watch soccer as a kid.
Oh, for me, it's always been Ochoa.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Always has and always will be.
Diego Lainez is better than said, you weird if you thought she was good looking.
Really? I thought she was all right for her age and for our age. I mean, she looked attractive.
Chris 45 said Kaká.
Kaká was a very, very good player when we were kids. And then he won a Ballon d'Or, and I don't know what happened to him after that.
I wouldn't know. Dylan, is Corpus Christi far from you? Yeah, Corpus is Corpus is about 5 hours, 6 hours.
Damn, almost 6.
Louis said Xavi.
Xavi was also good. It just depends on what position you played, I guess, as a child as well. It kind of determined who you kind of looked to and idolized. As much as I liked Cuauhtemoc Blanco, I've always thought Ochoa was, like, for me, the GOAT, like my favorite player, because he was a goalkeeper. One of the main reasons why I became a goalkeeper was not because of Ochoa. Actually, the reason why I liked the goalkeeper position so much was because of at that time, Dida was the goalkeeper for AC Milan, and I was playing FIFA, and for some reason I was just playing as AC Milan, and I really 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 enjoyed I really enjoyed playing as AC Milan, and Dida was the goalkeeper. And I remember clearly it was my cousin's actual it was his birthday, and he and his brother, my his older brother, my cousin, him and his friends were gonna start playing a soccer match, and no one wanted to be goalkeeper for the team we were in. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'll play goalkeeper. And then I just kind of was like, all right, I'm gonna try to imitate Dida. And I had a really good game. I threw myself. I had some very good blocks, and something just kind of clicked when I played that position, that I felt like this is my position. This is my, like, that's where I feel comfortable, where I like it. And ever since then, I became a goalkeeper, dude.
Now Chris 45 said Nani.
Dude, Nani was, I love Nani. When he played for America.
What?
Whoa, sorry. When he played for
I was like, say what? I was like, wait, what? Diego Linus is better than said Diego Linus, JK. It was always Matador Hernandez, even though he wasn't from my time.
And that's interesting because a lot of people do like players that were not from their time. And, you kind of just go off their highlights and word to mouth. Kind of like how you have to go with in regards to Cuauhtemoc Blanco in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he was the real deal, and you could understand that from watching highlights.
Louis said, have you guys been to Europe? No, I have not been to Europe.
No, but I think that's a goal for us to go to Europe one day, no? Maybe catch up with our friend from down there in Ireland.
Oh, yes.
And also that New America fan in the Wolves fan.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that, dude.
How did you feel about that? That America's all of a sudden trying to find him, and yet we were the first ones to tweet out, who is this guy?
It's very upsetting because we tweeted it first.
Mr. Zapata saying, who we have winning, America or Cruz Azul tomorrow? I mean, next week.
America, duh.
Seriously, yeah, I'm confident against Cruz Azul. I feel like we can walk out with 3 points, even if it's just a 1-goal victory.
Wow, I just realized that sounded really rude. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come off rude.
Diego Lainez is better than said. My dad was a Necaxa fan. I always told him, always told me about him. Yeah, Matador Hernandez always did some things in Necaxa. Wasn't able to do the things that he did with him with any other club that he, with America, he was kind of poor. It's just kind of the things have been for America at times. But so Chris 45 saying that he started watching soccer about 2004, 2005, roughly around the same age that I actually started watching it, like watching it. Because, as a kid, you say that you watch, but I mean, how much do you really understand, or how much do you really take in,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But around that time too, and I will always say this: the reason why I am a fan, why I am as passionate as I am today, is because of the game of FIFA.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I feel them.
If it wasn't for FIFA, I would have never uh, discovered Ronaldo at the age that I did.
I don't
And
know
if
what
it,
I was doing.
I would have never discovered Manchester United. Um, I would have never discovered so much. I I actually discovered the Galaxy because of FIFA. You know, and it's crazy how this game has changed and shaped our lives. I mean, you guys were talking about it on the other half of the podcast, in which now video games have, you can be a professional at that, and you can be a professional for a video game in regards to in in FIFA and soccer as well. I mean, there's actual players who get
Mm.
signed by soccer teams to play the game, you know?
Yeah.
So we got any more question?
I mean, what's up with Manchester United
I think we talked about it earlier. We're just trash right now for some reason. And I don't know if I want to blame Mourinho or the players.
or the board?
A lot of people want to blame the board, and I'm ready to do so as well, as long as there's cold hard facts that the family has not wanted to invest money in, which is ridiculous because we have invested a ridiculous amount of money. I would imagine that they're willing to splash cash because, I mean, we got an abundance of money to spend. I don't know
I
what
wish
we're trying to save for.
I wish I had an abundance of money to spend.
Have you ever thought about what would you do if you just randomly had about $1 million?
Yes, I have.
That is what I think about every night before I go to sleep.
Oh my gosh. You guys think America versus Cruz Azul in the final this year, like in 2013?
No.
I don't think so either. All right, Chicken Biscuit, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you hanging out
Thank you
with
for
us tonight.
Chicken Biscuit. Good night. Get your rest. Wake up at 4:30 in the morning and watch that Manchester United game. And yeah, get ready. Actually, no, he's from Texas, so it's gonna be at 6:30 in the morning. Luis saying Chile game all over again. Yeah, it hasn't really been the best of games for us. But almost scored a goal there. Israel Mendes saying, "Why did I just get a notification?" Well, because we're live, man. We are live. We're talking about America. We're talking about the Premier League. We're talking about every single bit of news you can ever imagine. We're talking politics. We're talking about Bitcoin exchange. We're talking about when is it the right amount of time to invest in certain companies like Boston Dynamics.
We even talked about movies.
Yeah, we talked about movies. Also, anything else you want to add?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No, we talked about college too, and how I'm broke.
Well, how about half of the nation is broke?
That is true. That is very true. And I'm already in debt.
I think we all are, dude.
Oh shoot, we're in serious trouble
Why?
because everybody's in debt. Get a
Yeah.
job. I do have a job. Do you guys remember Neri Castillo Mexico era? See, I wasn't a soccer fan whenever Neri Castillo was playing.
I do. I remember when he was like the talk of the town when the Copa America rolled around in 2007. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the guy has talent. He literally did some amazing things. But I mean, where is he now, you know?
That's a
Isn't
good
that the real
question.
question?
Damn, bro, this weekend I have 2 midterm essays. Damn, that sucks.
Dude, I just finished my midterm essay.
I've taken 1 test so far this semester.
But yeah, I remember Nani Castillo. How many of you guys actually remember that 2007 Copa America? Because I remember a lot of a lot of that Copa America, but one of the things I remember the most, damn, one of the things I remember the most about that Copa America was Guillermo Ochoa's performance
Of
against
course,
Brazil.
of course.
Always, dude.
Louis saying, "I wish I had your guys' problems."
Wait, you want to have our problems like being dead as a student?
Didn't Castillo score in Brazil? I think that's a question for you, Ivan, because I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell nobody.
From what I remember, no. I think I remember Ramoncito Morales scoring. I don't remember who the other guy was. It might have been Eddie Castillo. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking right now, see if I can find something.
Damn. Um,
Yeah, Castillo and Morales within 5 minutes of each other too.
I remember I remember that game so well. I just got back home from school and they were playing, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch this game,
Surprised.
and it was a good game. It was a really good game. Ochoa played out of his skin. Uh, Obviously, that Brazil team wasn't a stacked Brazil team. You were missing the likes of Ronaldinho, Ronaldo. So you were missing a couple big players. I I think Kaká was even missing too at that time. Um,
I still got the lineup
nice,
pulled up.
nice. Give me the lineup.
Wait, for Mexico or Brazil?
Mexico and Brazil.
Mexico's was Ochoa, Marquez, Magallon, Pinto, Torado, Arce, Correa, Castro, Cacho, Castillo, Morales. And then for freaking Brazil is Tony, Juan, Alex, Maicon, Gilberto Silva, Robinho, Minero, Diego, Elano, and Wagner Love.
Dude, Wagner Love had a freaking amazing Copa America.
Dude, they had freaking Danny Alves coming off the bench.
So we are gonna get copyrighted again here. Uh, by the way, they also played a final in Copa Oro. Don't ask me how, but they did. um, so we're gonna get copyrighted here. We're gonna do some screen sharing stuff.
Inception.
There you go. Here we go. What a game, dude. What a game this was. Ochoa had an amazing game. But this was also a really good Brazil team. Even though it was Brazil B, it was a really good team. But also a really good Mexico team as well. And the funny thing was this was our first game of the tournament, and we went in with not the best team. And I mean, you had Cuauhtemoc Blanco on the bench. Ochoa started this game, which was kind of controversial because Osvaldo Sanchez was the number one. You know. So let's keep watching. Look at that goal, man! Ridiculous goal. You see more stuff coming up from Brazil. Oh my God, look at that shot. Who was calling for Hugo Sanchez to be the head coach? Talk about a throwback. By the way, Dunga was the coach for Brazil. Which, by the way, this Brazil went on to win the tournament. Look at that save, man. Tremendous save from Memo.
Sintonicen, pero a pesar de que este equipo no había trabajado nunca
I didn't have the volume up.
nueva, hay una comprensión muy clara sobre lo que quiere el entrenador y se desarrolla. Vimos a México jugando en bloque siempre, con las líneas juntas. El equipo después en el segundo tiempo empezó a dejar espacio en el medio campo, los delanteros quedaron muy lejos, pero casi todo el tiempo, que es lo más agradable, la selección mexicana supo a qué quería jugar, supo cómo quería hacerlo. Por eso mismo, Javier, yo creo que tiene una gran disciplina táctica. Ajá. Yo creo que Hugo les metió eso en la cabeza antes de empezar el partido. Mantengamos la disciplina táctica y con eso le podíamos complicar el partido. Y se logró. Esta es una acción que verdaderamente Neville, como lo dijo Roberto, el día que sepa decidir bien cuándo la tiene que guardar y cuándo no la tiene que guardar, va a ser mucho más grande el jugador todavía. Y va a poder hacer goles a sus compañeros tremendos, donde no vamos a recordar la jugada que hizo Neri y no el gol que hizo su compañero. Creo que aquí lo importante, Javier, es por qué no sucede esto frente a equipos que tienen la obligación de ir al frente de proponer, llámese potencias, por calificarlo de alguna forma. Y nos sucede lo otro contra Guadalupe, Honduras, equipos donde nosotros los mexicanos somos los obligados a ir al frente. El día que logremos dominar esas situaciones, esos esquemas, ante cualquier tipo de rivales, me parece que será más puntual el crecimiento del fútbol mexicano. Ricardo, nosotros no vamos al mismo puesto. ¿Cuántas veces no tocamos la pelota contra un adversario fácil? Y contra un adversario fuerte jugamos unos partidos tremendos. Y esto pasa lo mismo. Cuando vos jugás contra un equipo que es menor que vos, regresás en vez de progresar. Pero aquí México se puso casi a la altura de Brasil. Aquí tiene que ver también con que el objetivo común es muy claro. Cuando tienes un adversario más poderoso, sabes que lo fundamental es acomodarte bien en el sector defensivo, cerrar los espacios al defender, que siempre es mucho más fácil que ampliarlos al atacar, tener la pelota más segura, o sea, no sientes la obligación cuando recibes el balón de que la jugada prospere. Aquí tenemos esto de Neri, hubiera sido ideal que cerrar esta jugada con el tercer gol por su actuación que había sido brillante. Es una falla garrafal que demuestra que a veces le falta terminar mejor las cosas. Si termina mejor, si elige mejor, estaríamos hablando, por supuesto, de un crack a nivel internacional. Por eso hablaba de 4 puntos, ¿no? Orden, me parece que se quedó plasmado el terreno de juego. Muy inteligente ante el planteamiento y la necesidad del rival de ir al frente. El equilibrio que mostró para defender y atacar, ahí quedó el terreno de juego. Y fue contundente, aprovechó las cosas que generó.
So that was the highlights of that matchup. Really good game, I think. I don't know what you guys have in mind. If you guys remember much of that game. You guys have to let me know if you guys do much of that game. But yeah.
But yeah.
Dylan will join us right now. Briefly, he's gonna go somewhere and take care of something.
I'm right here.
Oh no, you're right there. Nice. I thought you had left, man.
I did, but it was during the video.
Nice. But yeah, dude. What'd you think about the highlights?
I liked it.
Pretty good performance by Memo.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just doing that to trigger you.
I think that's the only game he played in the whole of Copa America. Which was dumb, you know?
Everything's dumb.
To some extent, yeah. Can't wait to read this copyright email. So, Mr. Julio Zapata saying, what are you guys doing? You meet a nice girl who wants to go out with you, but she tells you that that you have to go for Chivas. Now, I do want to address this because I've always said that with my dumb luck, whoever I end up going out is probably going to be a Chivas fan, and her dad is probably going to be a Chivas fan, and her family is probably going to be a big time Chivas fan. I just for some reason know that this is going to be my luck, and you just gotta ride it, dude. You just gotta ride the wave. But I mean, hashtag booty cheeks.
Shoot.
I mean, I don't know. What would you do in that situation, Dylan?
I guess, like you said, just ride the wave.
Because I mean, I would think it's kind of fun to have that rivalry within each other.
Yeah, that's true. Louis said, "Will we live to see Mexico win the World Cup?"
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
I honestly thought it was gonna be this year, but I mean, they didn't want to do what they had to do, so. But I think we will live to that day where we see the national team lift up that trophy, and the world is finally gonna respect us for the nation that we are.
What did Hugo Sanchez say? That what was it that like his first year in the cycle they would get to the round of 16, and then the second cycle they would get past the round of 16, and then by his third year they would win the World Cup or his third cycle. Like, what the hell?
He didn't even make it to the Olympic Games in his first cycle.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know how much of a vote of confidence I have on Hugo. And he keeps talking, dude. He keeps talking like if he has. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hugo is Hugo, and everyone will always respect for what he did in regards to the not even the national, but the club level. To go to Real Madrid, to win a Pichichi, to be a top goal scorer, to leave his footprint in a club history. That says a lot about a player, especially a Mexican player at that time. But I mean, does he have enough criteria to say, look, I deserve to be coach? What did he do in Pumas? Win one title? And in regards to that, I mean, after that, what happened? You know?
Exactly.
I feel like he needs one, he probably should have kept coaching instead of going and sitting comfortably in a broadcasting position. And two, I mean, let's face it, he's Hugo Sanchez, but let's see what happens. I don't like Hugo for the national team though.
What do you think about Cuauhtemoc if he ever gets to that point in his coaching career?
I don't like him for the national team either.
Just America.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, you know my bias here. I'm always going to support America more than I do the national team. As much as a hot take that is, yes, and I know that's a hot take, but I'm always going to support the Mexico more than the national team.
You mean America more
America. I know, dude. I caught myself towards the end. I was like, wait, did I just say Mexico in the national team?
than oh, shoot.
But yeah, that's just me, dude.
Of course, it's just you.
And I'm not alone in this, you know.
Like you said, Maradona or Hugo for head coach.
Dude, that's a tough one. I don't want any of them. But it had to be Hugo. If I had to give backing to a coach, it would have to be at least for my own nation. You know? I mean, what did Maradona do?
Zinedine or Conte for Mexico is better.
That would be nice.
I mean, if we're talking about going out on a limb,
Who would you pick?
man, that was tough. It really is.
You gotta pick a side, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think, really. Now Chris 45 said Piojo de El3 and Tata to America.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tata to America? Would you like that?
I don't know. I feel like maybe he can get the best out of the players than Piojo's doing right now.
Maybe. But even that's controversial.
I think I'd go with Conte, actually, for Mexico. Going back to Israel Mendez's question.
That's true.
Guardiola or Wagner? I think Guardiola.
Yeah. I wouldn't like any of those two, but yeah, probably Guardiola.
Chris 45 said Wagner.
Interesting.
Can you explain why, please? I'm trying to be mean, but like I just want to know why him.
Wait, we never figured out when's Luis 45 coming on the pod.
Oh shoot. Oh no. Does he follow us on Twitter so we can DM him?
Who's our next rival after Tijuana?
Cruz Azul.
Who's after Cruz Azul?
Shoot, we check. I want to say Santos. I could be wrong.
Damn, that means our good friend Ricky's coming on the pod.
Oh yeah. No, it's Toluca.
It's Toluca?
Yeah.
So then that's when he's coming on. For the Toluca game preview. We'll talk about Cruz. We'll talk about Clásico Joven, and then we'll talk Toluca.
Okay. So if you follow us on Twitter, please DM us.
And if you don't got Twitter, now is more than a better opportunity to go and make a Twitter and follow us at Eagle Eye Pod. Follow us.
And you're enjoying it. You're in the running for the prize since we hit 400 followers, which I'm doing really bad at right now. Yeah, there we go. Chris 45 put the rest of the schedule in the chat, not including the Cholos game.
Cruz Azul, Toluca, Santos, and Veracruz. Damn.
Follow us at Chivas del Norte.
Yeah, go ahead. Follow them. Even though they're quote unquote our rivals.
Still put out good content.
Yeah, they still put out great content, dude. And go follow them. Look, at the end of the day, we're rivals on the pitch, but we're family outside of it. And I know a lot of people will think that's quite a bit of a controversial kind of sense. It's true. Look, we're a community in the sense we're an English-based community. Whether you go for America, whether you go for Chivas, whether you go for Tigres, whether you go for Cruz Azul, whether you go for freaking the third division team and you want to hear English language, at the end of the day, we're our family. So follow the Chivas del Norte, follow Tigre English, follow the Cholos podcast, follow everyone. Really, at the end of the day, we all benefit from growing from each other. So go ahead, follow Chivas del Norte. Believe me when I say this, they are like family to us, you know?
We're going to bring Dylan back to Badmouth Herrera. It was a good podcast.
It was a good podcast.
It's that point in the semester for me. Dude, I'm halfway there. I'm more than halfway there. I'm freaking excited. I'm ready for the semester to be over.
No one is more excited than me.
Well, I mean, I'm excited because I don't have no more soccer games to call on, so that kind of makes me sad.
But we still have to find a way to illegally stream America on the YouTube channel, and that way we can make our own calls.
Hey, that's true. Well, I mean, I would just put up a picture or something, and then just go from there. Eagle Eye Radio.
We'll find a way, dude. We'll find a way. But hey, shout out to everyone who is watching us still. It is late. I mean late for me, for you, for anyone at any time zone. Unless you're watching us from a European perspective, and it is early for you. But shout out to everyone right now who is still being a real trooper and freaking finding the time to watch us right now. Anything you want to say to the people, Dylan?
I'm not ready for next semester. 3 a.m. on the East Coast. Nice.
Sometimes you got to put in that shift, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Let's get this going.
It just frustrates me because the girls had the chance to win the conference and host the conference tournament, and now it looks like they're not going to.
I know you told me about that when you texted me. I was like, wow, again?
Well, I mean, the chance to beat the number one team in the conference is right there for them, and they drew, and then they lose to the same team again that they lost last time to, and it's just frustrating to watch.
But hey, that's the sport, dude.
Yeah, it is. It really is, but still, it was just frustrating. And so, we have this little show. It's called Coach's Corner, and so one of the students, he's a grad assistant. He goes out to the place where the coaches have their offices, and he does interviews with them. And so, at this point, the soccer coach is saying that they're just looking to solidify second place at least, and if they can catch first, then they'll do that. But if not, then they're just going to try to stick with second.
What does second get them?
A bye.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Is there faith in the girls?
There is, because they actually play the number one team next Sunday.
And if you guys are able to get a W from that.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're 6 points off still, so like they'd have to slip too.
But it's possible.
Well, I mean, when you're the 10th ranked team in the nation, I mean, pretty tough.
Ah.
Well, okay, because literally we should be okay, because like we are, but we should be fighting for that one spot. But yeah, we lose to the same team twice, and the away fixture and the home fixture in the same score line, except except the home fixture was way better than the away fixture. But yeah, we still lose the home fixture, that's why it's frustrating, because that's a game we should have won. Despite the first half being boring, the second half came out, and like that's whenever we should have won, but they just didn't finish.
God, what a terrible pass! I'm sorry. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like you guys are losing to Veracruz.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, but I mean, we're still there fighting. I mean, because the girls were picked to finish third in the conference, and they're second right now. Looks like they'll stay that way.
Dude, we gotta answer Lisa's questions here.
Oh shoot, what is it?
Says Almeida or Caixinha to the national team?
Go, Ivan, you first.
Ruben Romano. I mean, they're all as bad.
Well, you just said we got to answer his question. You don't even pick an answer choice that he gave us.
I mean, I guess Caixinha.
Caixinha?
Has European experience, right?
Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't.
He worked at Rangers, dude.
Oh, yes, I remember that. But really, though, I mean, Scotland.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get Binya and Herrera, and they didn't do much.
Dude, where's Herrera right now?
That's a good question. But if I had to pick, I'd say Almeida. And then he said, Pulido to America or Meliton to America?
I think we all know that answer, Meliton.
Then we'll never get Ochoa back.
I would cry. So, Mr. No Boxing, No Life said, looks like it's going to be Tata Martino coming to the national team. We talked a little bit about this before YouTube decided to go and crash.
Oh, yeah, because nobody was here. Oh, yeah, because that's whenever it crashed and people added us that it was down. They didn't get to see that part. So I guess, yeah, he says, looks like it's going to be Tata Martino. And then Luis said, have you guys mentioned how you feel about Tata?
Yes.
I'm kind of on the fence.
Dylan is on the fence. I'm kind of borderline whether it's good or bad. I guess I really don't have
Where's Christian?
Good or bad feeling. Christian obviously would rave him very well because of what he's done at Atlanta United. I question exactly what he did with Barcelona. He did pretty decently with the national team in Argentina. He obviously had a pretty good run with Paraguay, taking them to a very good run in the World Cup in 2010. But
I think Christian said it best too, that he's pretty nomadic.
Yeah, and he's a player coach, you know?
Yeah.
Which is exactly what you need for a national team coach. You really need a coach that can be a player coach, because you have these players for such a limited amount of time. You know, what is it that you need?
Luis said he has a weak resume.
Yeah. I mean, how much can you trust a guy that's coached in, Argentinian national team, Paraguay, Barcelona, and Atlanta United? Seems pretty weak to me.
Yeah.
Someone said Martinoli or Perro Bermudez. Dude, Perro Bermudez all day. I still wish he was in FIFA.
So Eduardo Herrera is with Santos. He's on loan with them though.
Laguna?
Mm-hmm.
Lalo Herrera is in Santos?
Yeah.
Dude, has he even played?
5 appearances.
Yeah, that's sad. Luis say he has a weak resume in regards to success. Yes and no. Because I would say getting to 2 finals. Well, did you get to 2 finals with Argentina or 1? 2, right? 2 Copa America finals?
Thought it was 1.
Either way, you get to a final for Copa America, that's something. You get to a pretty good state in regards to Paraguay in that 2010 World Cup. That says a lot about you. And that Paraguay team was playing good, by the way. Pájaro Benitez was playing in that team, actually. Ex Cruz Azul, ex Toluca.
Well, I mean, yeah, I gave my thoughts a little bit on it, and I'm on the fence about it, obviously, but like at the same time, I mean, it was just what was it, TV Azteca that reported it, and that's all that's been, right? I mean, there's nobody else that's really came out and said it. It's just that people have been spreading it around because they came out and said it first.
And I said to myself too, how much credibility does Steve
Yeah.
Azteca have at this point? If even there's been rumors of them going under in regards to as a company in Mexico.
And then I think he's even been linked with the U.S. national team too.
Really?
I believe so, but I could be wrong. But I mean, still, I mean, just to have that one source, I mean, it doesn't really put not necessarily faith, but like that doesn't let me trust it all at once. Like I have to wait to see more from it. And Chris 45 says Univision Deportes said it too.
Damn, I'm not a lefty.
I don't know. I mean, even with 2, I still don't feel comfortable.
I just realized I'm playing like freaking Danny Marquez. Whoever remembers who that is. We went over this in the last late night edition.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you were right about the Copa America.
2 finals, right?
Yeah, 2015, and then that Centenario one they had in 2016.
Damn, dude. Lost both of them.
They're both to Chile too. Both times on penalties.
That's crazy, dude. But yeah, Tata Martino, I mean, he could come and do a pretty decent job. I'll have to wait and see exactly.
I mean, I don't know, like I think you said it too. Like we're already talking about how it could go, and looking at the bad. Whenever we haven't really given him the chance either. And I think that's just how most fans of Mexico are, because that's just how the media is and how most people are too as well. I don't know. We'll see.
That's true, dude. We will see.
Thoughts on naturalized players to Mex, like that one guy who scored versus Chile back in 2015, and then no
Matheus
boxing,
Bozo?
and then no boxing, no life. Said Mexico should have won versus Chile at least 2-0.
Yes, they should have, but they didn't. So what does that say?
Exactly. And then Chris 45 said they're just waiting for MLS to finish. Well, see, going back to what Christian said, apparently the report said that they're supposed to announce him December 8th, and Christian said, well, let's say if Atlanta United makes it all the way to the MLS Cup final, that's the same day as
The final.
So I mean, it's just kind of like seems like a conspiracy going on in the back. Like Atlanta United's not gonna make it now to the final.
Just so their coach doesn't freaking miss his announcement.
Who knows? I mean, it's a conspiracy.
That's true, dude. That's what we're built on, right? Conspiracies.
Just like the Mandela effect. We need Dylan in FIFA. Oh, did I lose this? Ivan. Hello. Hello. Well, I'm still here. Well, I think Ivan said it, guys. I think that's going to be it for tonight, as we're pushing pretty late. It's already 2:30 for me. Ivan is not okay. He texted me and said his internet died. Yeah, Lewis, you're right. He did disconnect FIFA. So, yeah, he texted me. That's it for tonight. I think you're going to see a black screen for a while until he decides to finally come back in and turn off the broadcast, because it's going to be a black screen before we actually see anything to go turn off. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and get off too, get ready to lay down and go to sleep. Just thank y'all for coming on and joining us and having fun talking about anything and everything. I hope to get FIFA soon, just depending on how my paycheck goes next week, because I plan to put some more money down, because I'm almost done paying my bill. Almost done. But yeah, just tune in next time whenever we podcast. Obviously tomorrow Medica plays, so we'll be getting ready for that. So yeah, just thanks again, guys, and don't forget to subscribe to the Eagle Eye Podcast channel too. You can search that or follow us on Twitter at Eagle Eye Pod, and you'll be able to find us there, and then you can follow us separately too if you want to. So thanks again, and we'll see y'all later, guys.